I'm Joshua Mugabi. I welcome you to Inheritance and Evolution, Learning Outcome C. Apply Mendelian principle to predict inheritance patterns and utilize mathematical model to analyze allele frequencies and genotypes distribution within a population. Our learning activity: in group, learners search and use genetic crosses to demonstrate Mendel's first law using locally available materials. Mendel's second law of inheritance. They make a write-up and present their finding to the class. We are going to start with Mendel's first law, the law of segregation. We shall try to use the bean seed color activity. Item 1. A teacher gives students 2 cups of beans. Cup A contains brown beans. Capital B, capital B. Cup B contains white beans. Small b, small b. Students must cross the 2 parents using bottle top labeled capital B and small b to simulate gametes. Task: using the bottle top gametes, capital B and small b, perform a genetic cross between capital B and small b. Construct a Punnett square using the alleles. State the genotype and the phenotypic ratio of the F1 generation. Explain how this activity demonstrates Mendel's first law. Using the bottle top gametes B, capital and small b, perform a genetic cross between capital B crossed with small b. Parental genotype capital B crossed with small b, the gametes. Capital B will give us B. Small b will give us small b. Construct a Punnett square using the alleles. Punnett square, all possible combinations, capital B small b, capital B small b, capital B small b, capital B small b. State the genotypic and phenotypic ratio of the F1 generation. The ratios: genotypic ratio is 100% capital B small b. Phenotypic ratio 100% brown beans. Explain how this activity demonstrates Mendel's first law. Explanation: Mendel's first law states that allele pairs separate during gamete formation and unite randomly during fertilization. In this activity, each parent contributed 1 allele, capital B or small b, showing segregation clearly. Now let us use the maize kernel texture. Item 2. You have 2 maize cobs, one with a smooth kernel, capital S, capital S, one with wrinkled kernels, small s, small s. Students use counters or stones labeled capital S and small s to represent gametes. Task. Cross capital S with small s to obtain the F1 generation. Predict the appearance of the F1 kernels. Show how alleles segregate during gamete formation. Cross capital S with small s to obtain F1 generation. Gametes. Capital S will give us gamete S. Small s will give us gamete small s. Predict the appearance of F1 kernels. All offsprings will be capital S, smooth kernels. Show how alleles segregate during gamete formation. Alleles in each parent separated, S from S, small s from small s, then recombined randomly, demonstrating segregation of alleles. Let's now look at Mendel's second law, the law of independent assortment. We shall use the bottle cap simulation of dihybrid cross. Item 3. A teacher gives students two colors of bottle caps to represent traits. Yellow caps, Y, yellow maize seed. White caps, small y, white maize seed. Round caps, R, round seeds. Flat caps, small r. Parents are capital Y, capital R, small r, crossed with capital Y, capital R, small r, dihybrid cross. Task. List all possible gametes from each parent. Draw a 4x4 Punnett square. Determine the phenotypic ratio of the offsprings. Explain how this demonstrates independent assortment. List all possible gametes from each parent. Gametes from each parent are capital Y, capital R, capital Y, small r, small y, capital R, small y, small r. Two, draw a 4x4 Punnett square. Punnett square combination produces 9 yellow round, 3 yellow flat, 3 white round, and 1 white flat. Determine the phenotypic ratio of the offspring. Phenotypic ratio is 9:3 to 3:1. Explain how this demonstrates independent assortment. Mendel's second law states that alleles for different traits separate independently. The formation of gametes, capital Y, capital R, capital Y, small r, Y, capital R, small y, small r, shows that seed color alleles assort independently of seed shape alleles. Let us now look at groundnut seed traits. Item 4. Groundnut plants have two traits: seed coat color, purple, capital P dominant, cream, small p recessive. Seed size, large, capital L dominant, small, small l recessive. Two heterozygous parents, capital P, small p, capital L, small l, crossed with capital P, small p, capital L, small l, are crossed. Task: identify all possible gametes. Determine the phenotypic outcomes. Explain how this cross supports Mendel's second law. Identify all possible gametes. The gametes, capital P, capital L, capital P, small p, capital L, small p, small l. Determine the phenotypic outcomes. Phenotypic ratio: 9 large purple to 3 small purple to 3 large cream to 1 small cream. Explain how this cross supports Mendel's second law. Independent assortment is shown because the color genes sort separately from size genes, giving rise to new combinations. We shall now look at school garden inheritance study. Item 5. Students in a school garden grow red flowered beans, capital R, capital R. White flowered beans, small r, small r. Their F1 plants, capital R, small r, are self-pollinated to produce F2 offsprings. At the same time, they examine maize plants showing tall, capital T, short, small t, green leaves, capital G, yellow leaves, small g. Parents for maize are capital T, small t, capital G, small g, crossed with capital T, small t, capital G, small g. Task: using Punnett squares, determine the F2 ratio for flower color in beans, the maize phenotypic ratio. Which Mendelian law does each cross demonstrates? Using Punnett square, determine the F2 ratio for flower color in beans. Bean cross, capital R small r, crossed with capital R small r. The ratio is 3 red to 1 white. This is Mendel's first law. The maize phenotypic ratio. Maize cross, capital T small t, capital G small g, crossed with capital T small t, capital G small g. The ratio is 9 tall green to 3 tall yellow to 3 short green to 1 short yellow. This is Mendel's second law. Which Mendelian law does each cross demonstrates? Being monohybrid. These ones demonstrate the law of segregation. Maize dihybrid demonstrates the law of independent assortment. Thank you very much for participating in Inheritance and Evolution. We are on Learning Outcome B, applying Mendelian principle to predict inheritance patterns and utilize mathematical models to analyze allele frequencies and genotype distribution within a population. Our learning activity has been in group learners search and use genetic process to demonstrate Mendel's first law using locally available materials and Mendel's second law of inheritance. They make a write-up and present their findings to the class. If this program has been successful to you, visit me at Mugabi Joshua Biology on YouTube.